This forest was one of the most beautiful places in all of Ebb. At least, that is what Odo said. Look out! Careful! More Vodyanor! Here they come again! This is where they died. The last of the Legion. Look, that must be Hugh Montbaron. Your father. He shouldn't have been left here like this. He deserved better. They all did. You. I know you.
Be careful. You're in danger here. And not only from the creatures of the forest.
Anjali, you've met this boy before?
I must have met him. But I don't remember where, or even when.
I carried you out of the forest on the day of your birth. The same day the Legion died. Your life began at the foot of this tree. Tell me, quickly, what brings you to this place?
We were looking for the Grand Master's ring to open the Legion causeways.
That ring is important, but it isn't what Odo thinks. It won't open a causeway. Building the causeways was an act of creation. That is the most ancient power of all, passed down to us from the gods of old. Opening a causeway, that is an act of creation too. I can give you that power, but you must promise never to come here again.
Can you tell me why at least?
At the heart of this forest is a seed, one that's been dormant for many long years. It has great power and potential, but not for good. Not anymore. It is very, very old. Older than the rest of the valley. Older than the mountains or the sky. The whole forest is waking. You've got to leave.
Can we leave by the same path?
You will never find your way. Not now. The Mornwild will trap you here, unless I intervene. I'll send you back to the edge of the forest. Remember what you saw here. Hold it in your mind, or it will slip away like a dream. The causeways are yours. Use them to rebuild your kingdom, and make your country whole. I ask only this. Let no one set foot in this forest. Neither enemies nor friends. I'll guard this place. For as long as I can.
Strange. The forest refuses to let us pass?
What are you talking about? We just came from the forest, don't you remember?
Now you are making sport of me. Odo tells me that I am an easy target, but he will not say why.
The giant tree? The dead legionnaires? The child who appeared out of nowhere? You don't remember anything?
It all sounds familiar, like a story I heard, and then forgot. When I think about it, this whole forest feels familiar. Not the trees themselves, but the power that gave them life. I'm sorry. I'm making little sense. If we have what we came for, then we should go. Thank you. I've heard stories about the Causeway Gates, but I've never... seen one before.
Sunai's blood. You look different somehow. Changed.
You found the tree, didn't you? And something more. What did you see in that forest?
At the foot of the tree, I spoke to a boy.
Golden hair, piercing eyes, kind voice, but far too old for his age. Stories of that boy go back to the first conclave, and that's 1,000 years, maybe more. The Radiant Youth, they called him.
He gave me the power to open the causeways. In return, he doesn't want anyone to set foot in the Mornweald ever again.
No one at all? But why not? What does he fear?
The boy didn't tell me his name.
No, he never does. And he takes different forms. He doesn't look the same to everyone. The boy, that's an auspicious form. Speaks of new beginnings, rebirth. Same form that the first Legionnaires saw back in the days of the Founding. Most Legionnaires see the warrior, but I saw the boy too. Wondered what it meant back then.
You think the child fears something, or someone?
He's not afraid for his own sake. That child is more than he appears. He could be trying to keep us safe. Still, why forbid anyone from entering the forest?
So you've met the child before? And Martin, you've met him too?
No, not me. I've only heard stories.
No one's seen him in a long time. Not since the old Legion fell. We never knew why he left us.
If I can open the causeway, we shouldn't wait any longer. Let's take back the town.
She's right, Odo. We can think on the boy's words later. Now's the time to strike.
When you reach the other side, you'll find yourself in a crypt, I think. Should be in the town graveyard. Head west, straight for the main square. Rajani is probably holed up inside the town hall. Take...
The causeway. When I'm inside, what can I expect?
In my day, they were safe. But no one's walked those roads in years. Try not to look down. That's the best advice I can give. Eyes ahead and keep moving no matter what you see.
Any idea how many Liskanzi are inside the walls?
Half their forces, maybe. But they won't be ready for you, not at first. They'll be scattered, confused.
Is Martin well enough to fight?
I've already told Martin. He's still in no condition for a pitched battle.
No, but we can't leave the villagers to fend for themselves. I'll do what I can to protect them, try to get them to safety. Maybe distract some of the other Leskanzi too, the ones outside the town.
Anything else I should know?
The Boyar. Lazar Basili. They're probably holding him in the town hall. Once you've dealt with Rajani, don't forget to set him free.
Remember, we're the Legion. We will overcome.